Hi guys, today we're going to be talking a bit about biotin, an important B vitamin and how it relates to hair. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Dr. Christina Han, dermatologist and medical director at XYON Health. Let's dive right in. Biotin is in the B vitamin class and it's actually also known as vitamin B7. This is important because it has implications for skin health as well as hair and nails. Biotin can be found in a variety of different foods, including nuts, eggs, and fish. And so let's see how this helps for hair. Why biotin is important is because it actually helps to contribute to the structural integrity of our hair, namely keratin. Keratin is a protein that makes up our skin, hair, and nails. And with the lack of biotin, we do know that keratin can be negatively impacted. Keratin is a protein and is actually formulated with a number of amino acids that are cross-linked together. Biotin helps to improve the strength of the keratin cross-links and withstand elasticity impairments that come from things like heat, chemical damage, and exposure to environmental factors like UV. As a dermatologist, I commonly get asked about biotin because it is so readily available in the drugstore and online for ability to improve hair, nails, and skin. Can this actually help for thinning hair? The answer to the question is that it really does depend on what is causing the thinning hair. For example, we do know that known biotin deficiency can have negative impacts on hair and cause thinning hair as well as more brittle and dry hair that's prone to breakage. This can be further exacerbated in those that do things like chemically dye their hair or have added stress like heat and UV exposure. When we talk about thinning hair in patients that have genetic predisposition, such as male or female pattern hair loss, also known as androgenetic alopecia, biotin consumption or application may not directly grow hair. And the reason for this is because we know that genetically, DHT or dihydrotestosterone, which is a hormone implicated in androgenetic alopecia, can be a player. And things like pharmaceutical agents like DHT blockers or pharmaceutical treatments may be necessary. This will likely require consultation with a medical professional to ascertain what's causing the hair loss and appropriate treatment options. Because we know that biotin actually helps to improve the cross-linking of keratin in the strands of hair, as well as improving the overall elasticity of hair. Those of you that do use tight ponytails, hairstyles, or braids may benefit from biotin supplementation to reduce the risk of breakage as a result of ongoing traction to those areas. Fortunately, biotin deficiency is quite rare unless there is a genetic reason for poor absorption in the gut. For those that have a full, readily balanced diet, the deficiency risk is pretty low and likely we are getting enough through consumption through diet. Generally, I recommend my patients to follow the instructions labeled on the bottle when it comes to amount taken. However, biotin we do know to be a water-soluble vitamin, and so excess amounts are likely going to be filtered and excreted by your body. What are some ways to add biotin into your routine? First of all, having a full, balanced diet is the most important because likely you're able to get most of your biotin through dietary measures. Things like fish, eggs, and nuts are great sources. For those of you that particularly are concerned with thinning hair or issues related to breakage in the hair because of issues like chemically dyeing your hair or heat, then certainly adding biotin in a topical format to the scalp and the hair directly can be very helpful. There are a number of products available in the format of shampoos, scalp oils, hair oils, and masks that can be added into your hair care regimen to really help build that structure that gets lost when excess heat and chemicals are applied to the scalp. Biotinyl tripeptide. This is a hot and trendy form of biotin that has recently become very popular. The good news is this form of biotin has not only the ability to help strengthen and repair keratin that gets damaged from dyes and chemicals, but also has the ability to naturally block DHT, which can be great news for those with genetic thinning of hair, namely androgenetic alopecia. So remember, it's important to meet with a healthcare professional to understand the causes of your thinning hair, as this may require medical intervention, including prescription treatments. Biotin can be, however, an important adjunct and a good preventative measure for those experiencing early thinning and may be complementary to pharmaceutical agents. So to summarize, does biotin help with thinning hair? It really just depends on whether or not there's a deficiency, as well as understanding the true underlying cause of your thinning hair. That's why I always say it's important to reach out to a healthcare professional to properly assess your hair and go from there. Biotin supplementation, as well as the use of products that contain biotin derivatives, such as biotinyl tripeptide, may certainly be helpful and an easy addition to your hair care routine. Hopefully this was of educational value. If you like this content, remember to like and comment and continue to subscribe. See you next time.